Yeah, so I wanted to speak about some things, right? So if you are clairvoyant, you got any of the clair abilities, right? If you're a psychic, if you can receive premonitions or different type of informations, upgrades and downloads throughout your dreams, you understand what I'm saying? Uh, let's just say there's so many different psychic abilities, right? Dowsing, telepathy, telekinesis, teleportation, all of these different things exist. Now, when you have great uh, telekinesis and telepathy, and you can astral project, that's what they call a traveler, right? I forgot the name of this series that's on Netflix, but it was with a bunch of witches and warlocks and other different entities that had supernatural abilities, such as yourself, such as I, right? And I'm trying to think of the name of the dude that was the main character. He was a white boy. I think his name was Eldritch or Eldrin, Elwin or some shit like that. One of them little lame little names. And then let me see the best way. I know this gonna sound crazy, but the best way that I could remember this show was that they had specific gods, right? And they had to go destroy one of the evil deities. And in order for them to get the power that they needed, they had to go see this god. But this god was like half goat, half man type shit. And in order for them to receive his power, they had to drink his milk. You know what I'm saying? So the dude didn't accept that role, even though he was the one that was required to defeat this entity. So what he did was gave it to the girl, and she drank the milk. Cause what a man look like drink another man milk? Got your body. That's you know what I'm saying? That's gay. So she drank his milk, and she got the powers to defeat that entity, right? I can't think of the name of the show, but it was also like an Arab dude, a white girl, and a white boy. They was like the main characters on Netflix, and it was about different abilities, right? So let's get into the meat and the bones, or let's eat the fruit, plant the seeds, right? So if you have any psychic abilities, like you could read tarot cards, you know, you could douse, you could teleport, you could levitate, you could use telepathy. You got clair abilities, clairvoyance, claircognizance. You got any of those abilities, right? You know what they're gonna do to make sure that you don't be able to access the messages in your dreams or receive the downloads and upgrades or be able to utilize your telepathy or your telekinesis or any of your different psychic abilities to its highest degree. What they are going to do, one of the main reasons they do this is so that you're not able to utilize your abilities as much as possible, so that your faculty, your mind, body, and soul could be running off of running off of fumes and shit. So you wouldn't be able to be as powerful and potent and assertive and alertive that you need to be in your day-to-day situations, right? And just watch the gang stalkers too, right? So anyway, they're gonna cause sleep deprivation. They're gonna deprive you of sleep, right? People gonna be knocking on your walls if you live in apartments. You know what I'm saying? Ringing your doorbell, just all type of tactics to disturb your resonance, to disturb you. Like, say if you were calm waters, right? People will constantly be throwing rocks in the water to create these unwanted ripples, basically throwing wrenches in your vibration. Drawing that go a gang stalker right there. Y'all saw him? He did the nose rubbing shit. And I be seeing him all the time. But anyway, they low lives, they no lives. I'll break a bitch off, play with me. But anyway, so say if you got, like I said, if you could uh receive certain premonitions and upgrades and downloads in your dreams. Cause I'm not gonna lie to myself, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Once upon a time, I felt that tarot card reading was evil and wicked. And then I sat back and I thought about it because I looked at certain channels and shit, and I was like, nah, they not. It's not evil, bro. I mean, some people will look at a gun and say that a gun is evil, but is either you gonna protect somebody trying to run into your house and take your goods and your life, You gonna go run into somebody else and try to take their goods, and you done lost your life. So it's like, it's which way you using it, which way you utilizing it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, uh, give you another example. They got a rope, right? You could use that rope to help somebody get out their situation, or you could use that same rope to hang yourself. So it's all on your intentions and what you're doing. So tarot card reading and all that shit not evil, but when you got a connection with the Most High and shit like that, you don't need nobody to give you messages outside yourself because you connected to Source. Now, there are those people who do need such information. You know what I'm saying? If it was given righteous. Now, I'm not saying that they are evil tarot card readers, but there are some righteous ones and there's some wicked ones. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's a two-sided coin. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, one of the things they're going to be doing is causing sleep deprivation so that your faculties and your utilizations of your spiritual abilities will be compromised. And over time, it's like if you don't utilize that muscle, if you don't use it, you lose it. So what they're trying to do is get you to get rid of your spiritual gifts, for you not to utilize your spiritual gifts. And that's another reason why you may be a targeted individual, because you are most likely a god, a star seed, a chosen one, indigo child. You have been given some special superiority over this realm of reality from the source. And the society that we living in, these Masons, Freemasons, witches, warlocks, these different covenants and shit like that, they don't want that, right? And they don't want you with it. Since they can't have it, they don't want you with it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's their whole thing. Just like I had somebody commented that used to gang stalk me on my old YouTube channel. He found me. And how they find you? Off your IP address. He gonna comment, yeah, your poverty and your suffering and your pain makes me laugh. Who say some shit like that? And bitch, I'm not suffering and I'm not in pain as you think. Because no pain, no gain. Easy come, easy go. You complain, you stay the same. So all of this shit that's going on and happening to me is strengthening me and making me stronger. Even though they try to delay you from becoming your greatest version of becoming who you was always meant to be, but what God planned no man could touch, right? And then peep this shit out. I was just in this room and they just came in here, just try to run me out, and they ain't doing that, and then they left. It's a gang stalking shit that they do. Like, these people literally sit back and scheme about how they could try to make your journey on this realm of reality worse than theirs, than what it's supposed to be and what it need to be. But hey, no pain, no gain, man. And once you get that militant mind frame, you become stoic and shit. Shit just don't even fuck with you no more. You just gotta strengthen your spiritual armor, because the mosquitoes, they gonna come. That's all it is. Cause you on, they won't see you off. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's one of the main reasons why they do all of these sound tactics. They disturb your peace of mind, your tranquility. You may have like $1 million thought, because it happened to me a lot of times. So I had to strengthen my inner world. You may have $1 million thought, or you may have the answer to the solution, or you may be able to figure something out. And here it is, somebody honking a horn, screaming out the window, uh, hitting their alarm 80 times, just all type of lame ass gang stalking shit. Whatever type of tactic they could utilize at that time to try to throw you off your P's and your Q's, they're gonna try to do it. But that's something that the devil do. The hive mind, whatever these things is, bro, is beyond calling them the devil, bro. These are entities and forces and different secret society. I ain't gonna say sacred, but secret societies that work in order to keep this realm of reality looking dark and dense and dusty as it's not supposed to be. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was once a beautiful, bright ass world, but you know, darkness has been gaining a lot of power, a lot of momentum. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just instant gratification, easy come, easy go. It won't be for long. But yeah, man, that's something that they try to do, is sleep deprive the fuck out you. They want you to not focus on what you are, who you are, and what you have to do and what has been done. They want you to focus on them. They want you to constantly focus on the problem instead of the solution, when the solution is the main key to get you through it. You got to go through it to go through it. But I didn't want to be no chatty patty, man. I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, with all my TIs and target individuals. If you getting attacked with microwave weapons, they hitting you with radiation weapons, you know, they hacking your devices and shit. Like, look what they did my phone, bro. My phone don't even want to work no more. I done charged it. I done let it die. I done, I done did all type of shit to it. And that's all it do, all day, every day, bro. Because I made an hour and 45-minute video that was so fucking potent that I bust their ass. Like, I was on my level, though. I was on my shit. I felt like Malcolm X or Marcus Garvey or Martin Luther King at the fucking you know what I'm saying, in front of the mic when I was on my camera last night, and I made that hour and 45-minute video, right? And now my phone been doing this for the past 2 days, and then the phone that I'm recording this on is so beat up and shit like that, it ain't even really usable, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It be doing what it want to do, and I know this phone fried, bro. They're not gonna let me access this bitch. I hope that I'm able to access it because I want that video that I made last night. For an hour and 45 minutes, I was going hard. And I'm like, bro, I'm not to be continuously focusing on making videos about these gang stalking dick suckers. Even though I do gotta, you know, upgrade my knowledge and upgrade those who may need me or who this may benefit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, that was some whole nigga shit. And it ain't the first time they did this, bro. I was working at this job in Hawaii and shit, and then one of the black dudes, cause he gang stalking me, but he don't want to gang stalk me. He told me one time, he was like, "Hey, bro, it's time you get a new phone." I mean, ain't nothing was wrong with my phone at the time. Why you telling me that? Cause he knew my last phone was hacked too, but it wasn't this bad, bro. It wasn't this bad. But it's like they kept on stepping up. They keep on stepping up the stages of my harassment. So this is what I'm stuck with right now. A fucking phone that don't want work. But I never dropped it. I never got it wet. I never used a different charger on it. I didn't do nothing for it. I didn't do nothing to this phone, bro. And here it is. They got this bitch acting crazy like this. This is to antagonize me, harass me. But like I said, man, anybody wanna look out on Cash App so I could go get me uh a cheap phone, maybe like between $30 to $50, man, that'll highly be appreciated, love, man. Because this one I'm on right now, I can't do nothing on that bitch. You know, ain't no typing, ain't no none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta I gotta go to the library and use the goddamn desktop and shit to make posts and shit, man. That shit lame, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta fucking struggle to try to fucking at least type what I can, because I told you this phone I'm on right now, this bitch cracked and shit from skateboarding. And this basically, the phone I'm on right now is basically deliberately my skateboard phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can only access, because of the screen, I can only access certain apps. And I can only really press music and YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And the goddamn camera every now and then. But it's a hassle to get that bitch to work with me. But I just wanted to make this video, man. You know what I'm saying? While you getting shot in the fucking head with radiation weapons, they shooting you in the fucking eye with lasers and shit. You know, they doing all this witchcraft and shit. They trying to sleep deprive you and shit so that you're not able to utilize your spiritual gifts. And then if you not even balanced and grounded and having any stability, then you really focusing on survival mode. So you really utilizing the physical body more than the spiritual and the mind, which also could hinder you at a time with your spiritual abilities. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, because I'm about to figure something out, bro. This shit not cool, dog. You know, this shit not right. But I'm gonna figure something out. I ain't complaining, I ain't mad, because I'm like, hey, bro, it's technology. At least my body work. It's a phone. You know, I'm grateful that my body working right. But it's just like, man, I did an hour and 45 minutes on a several different highly classified topics that I know they didn't want. Like I made a video last night about gang stalking and all type of shit that I ain't see nobody on the internet made, and I know they didn't make it. Cause the way I made this video, bro, they had to go do what they did, bro. They had to hack my shit, bro. And his ass was gang stalking me all damn day too. You know what I'm saying? Shooting they fiery darts and shit. You know, doing their witchcraft and shit. You know what I'm saying? He want to whistle and shit. Didn't they tell you you're not supposed to whistle inside the building, bitch? But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, man. I'm good. I'm in high spirits and shit. I'm just trying to get me a cell phone that's actively gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And then the crazy part about it, bro, I had I had an interview lined up for tomorrow, right? But since I'm not able to access my phone, I can't even find a location. And they didn't email me because, like, majority of the interviews that I had locked up and linked up for the next couple days to come up, they all been through text messages. So I can't even go on my phone and access my text messages. I even went on my online account to see if I could access my text messages. Still not accessible. So I'm about to miss out on these opportunities that I've been locking in, dog. Been on Indeed, fucking filling out 200 applications, and for this bullshit to happen. But I'm like, you know what? I just constantly tell myself, well, there's a will, there's a way. And I'm gonna just keep my willpower up. I ain't gonna let these bitches tantalize me, harass me, or make me quit. That's what they want. They want to make you quit. They want you to give in. They want you to cry. They want you to fold. They want you to say, oh, fuck this shit. I ain't doing none of that, bitch. You feel me? Leave that. But there's a will, there's a way. And I'm gonna just continue to keep playing with this phone because I feel like one day it may work, but who knows, man. That's just the lame shit they do. You know, they really don't want the truth to be broadcast, but it's nothing they can stop getting gang stalked by everybody in the library because they all on the same team. I'm the only one that play for the Most High. Everybody else play for the wicked side. And it ain't about no being judgmental or none of that bitch. It's called spirit of discernment. But this video basically was about anybody that got spiritual gifts. You know, you're a psychic, you could tarot read cards, this and that. You could see the future. All this shit exists, bro. But they're gonna try to sleep deprive you. That's one of their main things. That's one of their main tactics, sleep deprivation. So make sure y'all get some good sleep and y'all stay recharged, bro. Cause I went to sleep at 9 o'clock last night. I woke up at 5, and then I went to my little spot, and then I went to sleep again, and I woke back up at 10 o'clock because all of the fucking shit they was doing me the previous days and shit, just taxing my body. But I got some good rest, and I'm up, and I'm right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work out a little bit later, and I went to the donation place. All the fucking fruit they had was rotten and shit, but I did get some good things. I got some I'm gonna eat some broccoli tonight, and I got some hummus. And they did have some peanut butter, but I don't eat peanut butter no more. But I may have to just to keep a little something on me. You know what I'm saying? And I had got a little Powerade, and they had some garlic butter, and I got some Campbell's soup, and I got some potatoes. So tonight I'm gonna eat some broccoli and rice, and maybe get some hummus. I'm gonna be real, bro. This gonna be my last month dumpster diving. I'm real shit, bro. I'm just about to start going into these places and, hey, y'all hiring? I know you're gonna be like, why you didn't go online? I'm like, look, I had to come in here. Whenever I pass these places up, I'm just gonna go in there and ask them. Like, I'm gonna go to this place tonight and ask them if they hiring. I know they're gonna be like, why you didn't go online with the whoop? Like, shit, if I pass the place, I'm gonna just go in there and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit fucked up, dog. I needed this. I've been trying to get this bitch to work because tomorrow I got a fire ass interview. Fire ass interview. I wanted to get on over there, but it's like shit. I don't know how I'm gonna get this bitch to act right. I done did the faculty reset, all of that shit, bro. I went on YouTube to try to see how to figure out what's going on with it, and basically, bro, it's hacked. It's hacked. But not to complain and not to be no chatty patty. I just wanted to chop it up with y'all about y'all psychic abilities and one of their favorite tactics. You want to look out on the Cash App, it'll be $781 THEVBYZ. And I'm going to holler at y'all on the next shows. Y'all take care. Oasis.